Question. Why the name? Why the name Church of the Sacrament? Two reasons. And the first is real. Okay. What is sacred? What does that mean? So it was a meditation into trying to understand this idea of what it meant to be sacred. Because in my mind, in my understanding, your very existence is proof of your divine nature. Right? Like the ability to be aware of is a divine quality, as I understand it. So, by just being and being aware of myself and the world around me, I understand that I am a divine creation, which makes me sacred. It makes me sacred. I am a sacred entity. Like, that goes against what we normally believe about ourselves. Right? Like, we may allow ourselves moments of greatness, but we don't believe that simply just because of our existence, that alone was complete mathematical, undeniable proof of my divine nature. And that means that everything that I am and everything that I do is sacred if I choose it to be. I can choose to be quote unquote profane, but what is that? I can choose to ignore the divine beauty inherent in all of creation. That is profane. When one is recognizing the divine spirit that is inherent in all creation, that would include recognizing it in yourself. If each of us just stopped beating up ourselves, the degree of joy and happiness in this world would increase 100-fold. You wouldn't have to teach anyone to be nice to anyone else. Simply by being nice to yourself, the world would experience joy like it has never known. So we really need to address this hatred of ourselves. If the person that talks worse to you is you, wouldn't that mean that you're the one who's been treating yourself the worst? Wouldn't that mean that maybe we need to take on an approach that counteracts our tendencies, that counteracts how many years of whatever education you have that led you to think and act in this way? A sacrament is an activity done in a sacred way. For something to be sacred, it must be done by a divine being with intent. I propose that your life, that a life, is the sacrament. And if you live your life in the light of the idea that you are a divine creature, you are a divine being endowed with spiritual attributes, you are spirit in matter. You are special. You are the point of creation. If you can live your life holding that idea in the forefront, so much so that you take your time and you use your time to express what's deepest in fascination in your life. If you commit to doing those things, to living your divine highest life, then you are living a sacred life. And I would invite you to join me in the Church of the Sacrament. Thanks.